Alright, it's the 17th day of March 2014. I think the temperature's about 38 degrees with a little breeze. Quite cold for mid-March when we'd hoped to see spring flowers. We're at the Norma Road trailhead. We're heading towards more or less Frozen Head State Park. Of course, we won't get there today, but we'll keep you updated as we walk along. Bob and I are along Lick Creek in Campbell County, making our way up towards Lick Mountain. And we have two things of interest right here beside the stream. The most obvious is a fungus known as devil's snuff box. You can see how it's opened up, and you can see the black snuff, which of course are really spores that are inside. There are billions of spores in there. Like Carl Sagan would say, billions and billions. They're all in there. And they're going to come out of there and move around and be scattered hither and yon. So this is a reproductive structure. So what we're seeing here is sexual reproduction in this fungus. Now, next to it, looking equally non-photosynthetic, but is a whole plant. But it is unique in that it is a parasitic plant. This is beach drops. The genus is Epiphagus, upon the beach, if you translate. And this is a parasitic plant whose roots and mycorrhiza take photosynthetic products from beach trees. They then form flowers and go on about the normal plant life cycle from that point forward. So here we have beach drops, which are now no longer viable. They'll fall away and new ones will come up next fall, as well as the devil's snuff box. Bob and I are on the Cumberland Trail heading up towards Lick Valley and Lick Mountain. Those of you that have some experience hiking probably know or perhaps wonder why these wooden bridges become so slick. And it's dangerous. This is as slick as ice across through here. How many people have fallen hitting this? And you might wonder, how does that happen? The answer is pretty fascinating. This is formed by biofilm. The same thing that makes your teeth feel slimy in the morning is a biofilm, and this is a biofilm. And the really fascinating part of it, this is a complex assemblage of many different organisms. Many of them bacteria and cyanobacteria. And to me, the most astounding thing is they participate in what's called quorum sensing, a recent Nobel Prize idea. And these bacteria are able to analyze the basic population around them, and when it reaches a certain point, it's to their advantage to assemble together into a complex superorganism and live within that complex superorganism. That's what plaque is. And that's what this is. And it's got bacteria with slime coatings, probably cyanobacteria. And when this lays down, it is incredibly slick. So the biology here is Nobel Prize winning. The impact on you may be a little closer to your midline when you hit this and your feet fly out. So use caution on these kinds of bridges, biofilms at work.
As long as this exists, I thought, and I may live to see it, the sunshine, the cloudless skies, while this lasts, I cannot be unhappy. The best remedy for those who are afraid, lonely, or unhappy is to go outside, somewhere where they can be quite alone with the heavens, nature, and God, because only then does one feel that all is as it should be, and that God wishes to see people happy amidst the simple beauty of nature. As long as this exists, and it certainly always will, I know that then there will always be comfort for every sorrow, whatever the circumstances may be, and I firmly believe that nature brings solace in all troubles. From Anne Frank, The Diary of a Young Girl.